Okay. This came from me wanting someone to know why I am the way I am. So the topic we talking about today is trust. I'm gonna give you some reasons why I do trust and some reasons why I can't trust enough. Um, my first thing I'm talking about now is a man that changed my perspective on trust. And he made me love different than I should have. Okay. First instance, I was 6 years old, and it was this girl that lived across the street from me that I had the biggest crush on in the world. Every day I walked out the house, I was so sure to see her doing her thing across the street. And the house we was living in, it's on South Boulevard, 105. It's, if you're from the five, you know where I'm talking about. Fourth house from the corner. You gotta know. Look like a castle. It might not be there right now, but it used to look like a castle. And I invited this young lady into the house. This young lady came into the house with the intentions to spend time with Larry Hudson. And I took her down the basement. We was kissing, touching shit that we shouldn't be touching. A person in my family came downstairs and caught us, told us to go upstairs. Fuck y'all doing down in this basement. Y'all too young for this. I looked it down, had my head down walking up the stairs. And when I had my head down walking up the stairs, the little girl ran out the house. This person was one of the people in life that I looked up to because we didn't have that many people in our neighborhoods to look up to. We had the Dillers. The Dillers was the people we looked up to. And I seen him get angry for some reason. He stopped me. The girl ran out the door. Let me get back on track. The girl ran out the door. Boom. He stopped me. What you thought you was doing? This shit funny? Nah, it ain't funny. I'm sorry. Don't tell my mama. That's what we all scream. Don't tell my mama, please. I'm not trying to get in trouble. And my brother room was off the kitchen. There's another room was in the back off the kitchen too. That's the room that me and a couple people used to sleep in. That's another story for the time. my older brother wasn't at he was at home or he wasn't nowhere in his room. This person took me in his bedroom and did things that no kid in life should experience to me. And when I tried to tell someone about this situation, I got written off. And once I got written off from the situation, I looked at my heroes different. And I started thinking, what do people want from me? Or is this person acting good and nice to me because they want something from me? So it was difficult for me to trust. I start making sure I shelter my kids and didn't want them that many places. Because if something like this can happen in my mother's house while my mother is gone, just chilling with her friends, or maybe she was at work, I don't know. She did a lot of both of them. I'm at home with a child predator, and like I said, when I tried to tell someone this story, no, that couldn't happen. Get your butt in the room. I got a whooping for trying to tell on my victim, on a predator. Not I'm the victim, on a predator that molested me. That's one instance that I thought I needed to get out. You know who you is. This story right here, it's gonna seep into your head. You might contact me and ask me why I put this out here. There's kids out here going through this every day. And that's one instant of trust that killed my body, killed my soul. To this day, I think about this every night. So I got trust issues that I'm praying the people I leave my kids with is not this type of an animal. Because I will take myself away from my kids and kill the person that did it. No, I wouldn't kill them, but they will feel the wrath of Larry Hudson. Um, I had an incident. I was this time I'm 15 years old. This time I think I was a little bit older. I probably was like 16, 17. But this time I'm having sex and I'm making sure no man in sight can ever really touch me at all. No hugs, no nothing. I don't want to hug no nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But this instance, this another hero of mine. And when I call this guy a hero, like he was like one of the people that made my life run bad and good. We in a car and I'm in the passenger seat, he in the driver's seat. Him and his wife is arguing outside. She do not want this nigga to drive off because all she wanted was that. I'm just probably putting words in her mouth, but what I felt at the time that she wanted that attention that she seeks from her husband. And I'm in the car and I'm shocked like a motherfucker. I'm seeing what I'm seeing. But what can you say? Because it's your hero that's doing this to her, his queen. You feel me? He really doing this to his queen, himself. It's not no one else around that's making him do this. And his queen, man, his queen was one of the most beautifulest women in the world. She had herself going. The kids they had together, she kept well groomed and was concerned fully about them kids. She made them kids feel like they was the only people that was in the world. And he was the only man in the world. He slammed, he grabbed her. She had the window of the car. I'm gonna get back to the story. She had the window of the car and he's driving off, trying to get away from her. And once once he drove off, left her. I think she spent and hit the ground. She spent and hit the ground. Once she hit the ground, I'm looking out the window, out the mirror, out the window. She getting up, and all she doing is standing in the street, just looking as we driving down the street. And I say, "Yo, what the fuck, man? Shit, motherfucker trying to keep a nigga tied down. You can't tie a player down." I'm trying to tell her. She don't want to listen. Going about 60 down the street. Kid almost rolled in the street, got hit by the car, but he kept going. He ain't hit the kid, but he kept going. And when he kept going, we ended up at another female's house. While we at this female house, I'm sitting in a car in complete shock. Not shocked like I never seen him do it before, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Player don't stop. I've been taught this all my life. Players don't stop. Players just get better. But I'm sitting in the car, I'm chilling, I'm waiting on everything to get done. An hour and a half later comes this guy. Back into the car, boom, roll off. We go to the mall. Go to the mall, pick up his queen a couple things. We go home. Well, we go back to his house. His queen, when we walked in the house, is on the couch in disgust. When I say disgust, I mean she got the look on her face of my worth and my value just went down 20%. That's the look that I say is on her face. This man came in the house, spent about 450 in the store, in the mall. In the mall. It wasn't nothing in the bag for the kids or nothing. So he ain't had to apologize to them. But he did his kids beautifully when they was younger. He made sure these kids had everything in the world. And he gets there, he give her the bag, and he kissed her on the forehead. We sat there for a little while with my baby mother. She wasn't my baby mother at the time, but she became my baby mother. My kid's mother. I hate that word, baby mother. My kid's mother. I'm sorry. And she looked at me different because of this incident. Like I would do this, but the one thing I remember about this whole story is this man said, "Just remember, the game is a cold thing. You just got to get in front of it before it happens to you." And I looked up and I say, love is a motherfucker. But I still look up to dude somehow. You know what I'm saying? He found a person in life that no matter how much pain he put her through, the good always outweighs the bad. And that's when I start to say, fuck traditional marriages. This, to me, comes from traditional marriage. A woman that believes in Jesus Christ and believe you stick by your husband at all times. You might get off the trail. You feel me? You might get off the trail and go do your own 1 2 1 2. You feel me? But at the same time, this person know what to do to get you to stay or what words to give off and stay. Like, and to this day, every time I see this female, I give her the biggest hug in the world because her beliefs got her locked up in a prison that she believed no matter what it is or what it take, I'm gonna make this man happy until his deathbed. But when that day come on that deathbed, he was there a couple times. He, he was there a couple times, and she showed the strongest heart I have ever seen in a woman and bandaged him up. Forget, fuck the hate. Fuck the hate that went down in the past. She made sure the wounds that the wounds that he gave to her, she made his wounds feel better every time. The world is a cold, cold game. Well, this is part two. Hey, anybody want to write my story? Come talk to me. Just the way that we say church. We out. Salute.